Okay, as you can see, I have deleted Call of Duty Warzone off of my hard drive and freed up some space. Because that pile of crap did not deserve all the effort I gave it. Okay, so we're going to shift gears a little bit and play some Gundam Evolution for the first time. I have no idea what to expect. I hope it's not going to play music that will get me claimed, or worse, striked. Let's see. I'm not too I used to like all the Gundam designs. Let's see. We got the first Gundam down the bottom. I see a Zaku 2. I see a Sazabi. I see either a Dom or a Rick Dom in the upper left. There's a Zaku 1. Oh, wait, no, that's a Zaku 2 in the upper. What is that one? Yeah, there's been a lot of Gundams since I don't know, since Battle Assault 2 and Mobile Federation versus Xeon, you know. Alright, so we have a loading screen. And it's still a loading screen. And we have officially achieved the point where PlayStation 1 games are quicker to load. RX-78, that's... Yep, okay. Dobby, yeah. I don't know that one. GM. Trooper, okay. Gundam Barbados, don't know that. There's been a lot of different stuff, man. I haven't even watched, like, the first movie and cartoon series yet. I'm only familiar with some of the games. Gun Tank. Oh! GM. Tail Rider. Gundam Exia, wait a minute. That sounds familiar. So... it's... Overwatch Gundam? There. Them. Wait, isn't Akai in this? Zaku 2 melee loadout, okay. Don't know that one. That one looks weird. Unicorn Gundam. Yep. Yeah, just a whole bunch of little clusterfucks. And why am I having to cough so much? Now, that's not a whole lot of mobile suits for a, game that's all about mobile suits. Oh, hello. Yes, yes. User agreement, privacy policy, whatever. And seeing all these user agreements, privacy policies, and whatnot is starting to really worry me because the ESRB has been starting to take on a type of technology that China has adopted, which is facial recognition software to determine if you are the age you are. A sort of a partial identification. Right? And it's really not cool. Nope. Oh, I thought A would have instinctively been jump. Oh, so you have, like, specific abilities that... Oh, okay. Okay, that's... Yeah, this is Overwatch the Mech game. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, no, the technology is worrying because it is the parents' responsibility to determine what games are and are not okay for their children. And putting facial recognition software and or devices on to games is that could potentially limit a kid's ability to play the game is not cool. Right? But this whole debacle is coming into play because of an outdated child protection law that has not accounted for, say, massive multiplayer online games where you have a whole bunch of people playing at any given time. So, like you saw, there was a privacy policy and user agreement. Because COPPA exists, COPPA is a law. Basically, the creator of this game, Gundam Evolution, for example, because they record data, I would assume they record data because they have, a privacy policy agreement. If they didn't record data, they wouldn't need a privacy policy whatsoever. So I do have an account with their server just by starting the game here. Yeah. So basically, COPPA is going to be forcing these companies to include new ways to determine whether or not, who is playing is of an age or not that they are legally allowed to record data from. Because when you are under a certain age with COPPA, when you're children, those companies legally are not allowed to record data. For example, if a kid creates an account online, that account is technically illegal. A kid signs up on Disney or Cartoon Network or something, plays like frickin' Club Penguin or Wizards 101 or something else, some other account to keep your kid, or RuneScape, something to keep your kid occupied with. Those are technically illegal because of COPPA. And that's what I'm saying, is that so we have healing mechs. This really is Overwatch. This really is just Overwatch in mech suit because of the healing ability. Like, how does that work? How does an aura, how does this repair a robot? It's not even touching the robot. How does it add material back that's shot off? This is not a serious Gundam game. Anyway, no. COPPA is seriously outdated and needs to be rewritten where it will still protect children, but will also allow game companies to do their job. To still allow games to game developers to allow kids to play the games, even if it requires an account. And it needs to not be so intrusive either. But ultimately, it really still is the parent's responsibility to manage such things. To manage what games a kid can and cannot play. Like, what if the parent makes the account? Oh good, I have joystick drift. Thanks, Xbox. What if the parent makes the account for their kid, and the kid goes on the account and then plays the game that requires the account? But because it was the parent that signed up, it says, oh, you're an adult, so we'll record your data. And then the kid goes on to the game and plays the game using the adult account. Well, now you have a situation where the adult has essentially gotten their kid to make a video game company unknowingly commit a crime. Okay? Because they're now recording data from the kid. That is illegal. And that's what I'm saying, is COPPA needs rewritten. It is a dinosaur relic of the law. So, it basically needs to allow certain aspects, like they cannot record data for marketing purposes. For example, they cannot record data of kids for marketing purposes. They cannot record data from kids to sell, right? Stuff like that. They are permitted to have a video game account on said video game for the purpose of playing said video game. Data can be utilized to change how the game is played and, allow them to continue playing the game. You can create a YouTube account. But we already have, like, age stuff for YouTube. There's already a setting you can select that's, not created for children. Right? And YouTube kind of fucked themselves right in the ass with certain things, because it's like their whole marketing system is like they're trying to make it family friendly and okay for kids, but they can't record any data for kids, so they can't record any like kids cannot have an account, and if they find out that a kid has an account, then they have to delete that account. And content made for kids, playlists, like, you can't put those videos that are made for kids into a playlist, and comments are turned off for those videos. And they have another one selection, is a minor present in the video? Like kids need to be able to do things. Like, how are the kids going to learn how to do things if they keep getting shut down in various ways? And this whole facial recognition thing is going to eventually get set up in a way that locks people out of being able to play the game. What if the facial recognition software isn't able to recognize your face because of a fucking accident or something? Like, you've had half your face torn off in a car accident, and now the facial recognition software can't tell what your age is. So now you're forced to go through another method. Like, you're fucked over because there's now an additional step that is made harder for that person than the other step that's been created because you don't have a fucking face. Right? Like, why do we need this extra step? We don't.
Now for long distance movement. Hold down your thrusters while moving to quickly travel to the target location. Tap your thrusters while moving to perform a short dash. Dashing quickly depletes your thruster gauge, so use it wisely. Use jump to climb the platforms and reach the target location. Hold jump briefly to perform a high jump. Holding jump even longer allows you to hover in midair, but quickly drains your thrusters. Use hover to cross the gap and reach the target location. Phase complete. Motor controls look good. Let's move on to the next test. Move to the target location. This part of the testing will focus on your mobile suit's combat systems. Follow the on-screen instructions. Every mobile suit has its own weapons, which you will need to master. Some weapons have
She sneezed to it.
Take that! This should do it.
Move to the target location. Not all skills are offensive in nature. Use your repair high skill to restore your damaged mobile suit. Move to the target location. Pins are an easy way to share information with your team. You can mark an enemy's location, coordinate attacks, and warn allies of potential threats. Try using pins to tell your ally to attack the enemy.
You mean marks?
Contain preset chat options for easy communication. Try congratulating your ally on their kill using a pin.
My bad. Nice!
Move to the target location.
Okay.
A mobile suit that takes too much damage becomes disabled. Any further damage, and it is destroyed.
I can't take much more of this.
A destroyed unit cannot be repaired. A disabled unit can be repaired and returned to the fight. Be sure to repair your disabled allies before they are completely destroyed.
Oh.
This should get you moving again.
Thanks.
Firstly, destroy disabled enemy units to prevent them from being repaired.
This should slow you down. How you like this?
Wait, does the... I need to know if the shock thing actually does damage.
Take that!
Move to the target location. Every unit has a G maneuver, a unique ultimate ability. The Pale Rider's G maneuver, Hades, temporarily increases the suit's performance and damage. Activate your G maneuver and destroy the enemy units.
Try this up.
Phase complete. Perfect. All systems are battle ready. Proceeding to the next test. For your final test, I want you to complete some simulated mission objectives. Follow the on-screen instructions. Move to the target location. Some missions require teams to set or disarm a mega charge. Disarm that enemy mega charge before it detonates.
This should slow you down.
Move to the target location. Next, set a mega charge at the enemy objective. To do so, approach the enemy console and select the plant mega charge.
Yeah, I see A and B, and I think press A or press B.
The enemy will attempt to disarm it before it explodes. Hold them off until the objective is destroyed. Move to the target location. Other missions require teams to capture or defend specific areas. The capture meter fills while your team controls the area. Once full, the area is captured. Try to capture the area ahead of you. If an enemy unit is present in the area, the capture meter will stop filling. Defeat your enemies to successfully capture the target area. Well done, pilot. Calibration complete. You're ready for the real thing. I look forward to seeing you in action. Command expects great things from you.
Well, they should temper their expectations. Yeah, I see why this game isn't doing so hot. It's just, it's an Overwatch clone. If it was more like, if it was more unbalanced and towards the way that like they should be built, like in Federation versus Xeon, if it was more like that, then I think it would probably be doing better. I think it would probably hold people's attention if it was ridiculously unbalanced and closer to what the actual mobile suits would be like. Because everything's just so different that certain things have strengths against other things. But if you try to balance it out, then it's just like, you know, everything's good, everything's bad, everything's like fairly close to the same, and it just doesn't make sense. Like a regular GM is the run-of-the-mill mobile suit for the Federation, for example. So they shouldn't like have a whole bunch of health, but they do have like a shield and a beam weapon, and like that. Just because they're not the best doesn't mean that they're able to be taken lightly, you know? I really think this game would have been better like that than just some sort of Overwatch clone. I'm actually kind of disappointed that it's like an Overwatch clone. I thought it was going to be more true to like how the mobile suits are. You know, treating them with respect. Will end on November 29th. Let me see if I've put the end date for this on my schedule. Yep, okay. On my schedule. Here are the absolute units. Tail Rider kind of just like reminds me of a ground GM. But maybe Pale Rider's a specific mobile suit. Marosai, Gundam. Yeah, even Gundam Battle Assault 2 had more like mobile suits. Gundam Heavy Arms Custom. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we'll, Oh, wait a minute. Thought their skins. Oh, come on, man. Like, why are there skins? There's some sort of in-game currency. Loot boxes, which are... They're called supply pods. Okay. I mean, what else am I going to spend the ticket on? Okay, so I have a new GM skin, new Unicorn Gundam skin, and... Oh, weapon skin... Wait, really? You gotta collect weapon skin separately? Player icon? Oh, okay, so here's the laggy skin that stops turning randomly for no reason. Wow. That lag. Oh boy, a player icon. Marcus Phoenix and Dom. It's just one of those. uh. Whoa. There's some other currency here. Well, where's the one I unlocked? Whatever. And it had to be the one that was right next to... I mean, actually, that is camouflage. You stand next to a building, an enemy might not notice you if you're staying still. Ornaments? What? Stamps, pilot voices? model pieces. Like, why is this a thing? Are these charms for your Gundam's gun? Oh my god. That has to be what those are. I don't even know. Like, sure, I guess. Okay, an icon. Up in skin. So you get a different kind of currency if you already have something. Okay. I mean, that's not the worst setup. So, how do I unlock these guys? Oh goody, apparently I made myself bleed when I banged my head earlier. Nice. Okay, this is frustrating. It should show you what you have. It should show how many you've unlocked and what you have. It should not show what you still have yet to get. Play a match, deal damage, repair a lot. Why are there locked weeklies? Either I have the weeklies to complete or I don't. Like, what? This page doesn't make any sense. Why are there some locked? Is there a reason they're locked? Lock challenges can be unlocked with a season pass upgrade. Oh, you gotta be... Oh, go fuck yourself. Like, are you kidding me? That's lame. That's really lame. Season pass requires something unclear as to what that is. What that little star symbol is. I don't know. Yeah, this is not... Is there a difference for playing ranked? I don't... Okay. Casual matches all the way then. Yeah. Here's another thing. Because they were so focused on trying to make it feel balanced, they lost a lot of time and effort that they could have spent adding more content. And I don't mean like charms. I mean like other mobile suits. Like even more than what's here. Like where's the gun cannon, for example? That actually plays differently than the gun tank. Where's the goof? You know? Where's mobile armors? Where's the ball? What if you want to play Big Zom? You know? Like Big Zom's really powerful and has a lot of health. And doesn't take a whole lot of damage from beam weapons. But it's a huge target, and it's slow, and it has a lot of maneuverability issues. Because in Federation versus Xeon, that game had the mobile suits act like the actual mobile suits, rather than trying to do some dumb balancing stuff out, you know? Like, I would constantly take all the different kinds of mobile suits and go up against 3 Big Zoms. Because it was fun. There is a bug flitting around in here. I may need to stop at some point to catch it. I don't know whether it's a wasp or a moth or what. Probably a moth, because wasp would fly faster. One of those little red wasps. Those things fly quick. They slam into everything. Oh shit, looks like I gotta stop right now. There's a beetle that I have to capture into the bottle. God. The fucker. Got it. Maybe that's what was flying around. Maybe it was a beetle.
This is a domination.
Oh shit, match is starting. I don't know anything of what I just saw. I have no idea what that was. Like where there's like the two teams, I guess? 5 and 5? Or 6 and 6, something like that. There was another Gundam game I saw, which I guess is kind of confirms that it wasn't this one. There was another Gundam game I saw where somebody was playing an At guy. And it's that Gundam game that I thought this Gundam game was. No, I already said. What? So one player picks two mobile suits? In case one gets destroyed, you play the second one? Wait, no, why am I Gundam? No! What? I'm supposed to be Ground Gundam. The Pale Rider thing. I don't...
Area contested.
Okay.
Allied unit down. Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Okay, how do I back out of this menu? Ah, the mace. Okay. Or the Morning Star.
The enemy forces have the advantage.
Flail. That's right.
Captured objective B.
Gundam Hammer, which is a flail. I don't know the map. I don't know where I'm going, where I'm supposed to go.
Changed to objective C.
Okay.
Strapped in and ready for a rematch.
Capturing objective C. Captured objective C.
Area capture.
Objective contested.
Yeah, I'm not doing good.
Won't let them get
I wasn't expecting to in an Overwatch style game.
Looks like a shield user. Hostile units confirmed.
Capturing objective C. Captured objective C.
area capture.
Objective contested.
Have some of this. Hostile in the back.
3 minutes remaining.
I just pressed shield too. Fuck.
We won't let them get off that easy.
One minute remains. Captured objective E.
Maneuver ready. Not good. These suit won't last much longer. Going down.
Objective contested.
Coming G maneuver.
Keep pushing. Objective contested. Select the suit you wish to pilot.
Oh, I get it. You can't pick what somebody else has picked. Okay.
Round complete.
Space noids and Earth noids? What? Cracker grenade.
Finally. Lock and load, ladies.
I didn't see what the other thing was.
Keep going. Just say the word, Command. We're ready.
I don't know what that did.
This is the spot.
Psycho frame resonant. Oh. Apparently that's a buff.
Preparations complete. Pilots, begin your assault.
Let's enjoy ourselves out there.
Good luck out there.
Found our position. Reloading. Not good. This suit won't last much longer.
Here.
Looks like this is it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure Zaku 2 ranged is very effective.
The enemy forces have the advantage.
It seems to be more
Area
set up to annoy your opponents.